morning, carnivore hunters. This is an exciting day. Tomorrow morning we leave for hunting, and I got a lot to do today. I'm going to make this jerky recipe for you guys. Originally, I was going to smoke this, but I don't have time today to babysit a smoker, so I'm going to throw everything into my dehydrator. So what we have here, we've got 4 pounds of deer meat, and then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons per pound of deer meat of salt, 2 tablespoons per pound of deer meat of chili pepper, and then 1 teaspoon per pound of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon per pound of onion powder, and then I've got a 1/4 cup of soy sauce and a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire. So, before we get started, I wanted to share this with you. This is a tool that I absolutely love. This is if you're using a roast to make some jerky, but it's a jerky slicer. So what you would do is you'd cut about a steak size. Let's pull these combs out. These combs are for kind of guiding the meat, I believe. But the combs would go in here and in between these blades. And man, this thing just cuts like butter. A little tip, when you're putting it in the chute here, you want to make sure it's just slightly smaller than the chute, or you're never going to get it through here. But this thing works beautifully. It cuts store-bought looking slices of beef jerky, and I absolutely love it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys really quick. Next time I make jerky, I will use this and show you guys. But if you wanted to look ahead, go ahead and order that. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up the salt, the chili powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. While I'm mixing this, I used to make this with sugar as well. So if you're not a carnivore and you want to use sugar in this, it's 2 tablespoons per pound of meat. So I just want to get this mixed up really, really well. And now I'm going to pause while I mix all this, so I'm not boring you guys with that. I'm going to pour the ingredients into the meat here, and the soy sauce and the Worcestershire, and I'm going to put on these gloves so that my hands don't get too cold, along with my gloves here. So I will be right back. So I loaded up this jerky cannon. It works just like a cocking gun. And I laid out my first rack of jerky. This turned out really nice and tacky. So this jerky cannon, this is the brand I went with. And I really like it because you have a lot of different options with this. You can lay out double pieces of jerky, but you could see it would be thinner than what I have out here right now. And it's got a few different options for beef sticks. And it comes with some brushes for cleaning. And this is also dishwasher safe. And I'll run the brush through those, and then I'll wash everything, including the brushes. So I'm going to finish laying these out on the racks, and I'll be right back. To load this jerky cannon, I just grab a spoon and I start filling it. There we go. There we go, just like that. And then you start laying it. Oh, I think I showed you this part already. Okay. I will be right back. Okay, so once you get to the end of the meat, I just took the jerky gun or cannon apart, and you're going to have some leftover meat in here. So I just usually take a spoon and try to push as much of that out as I can, because I don't want to waste any of this meat. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat this one out by hand. So I'll have one ugly piece. But it's the first piece I'll probably eat. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we'll deal with that. Not too thick. Okay, here we go. We're going to throw these in the dehydrator, as I said. We're going to have this set at 155, and we'll come back in about 6 hours and check it. These are pretty thick and tacky, so it may need to go 8, but we'll check back in 6 and see how they're doing. Okay, it's been about 8 hours now. I did check it at the 6 hour mark, and it just wasn't ready. I think it's going to be ready now. Yeah, it's absolutely ready. So we'll turn that off, and let's just get a little peek for you guys. This is how it turned out. And because it's hamburger jerky, it's more tender. It's not as tough as what roast jerky would be like. Oh, it is wonderful. So anyways, try out this recipe, you guys. You're going to love it, and we will talk to you later.